Hey guys, this is Aaron from Geeky Lemon Development and welcome to our weekly tutorials. And this week I have a fantastic tutorial for you. I'll be showing you how to play videos in your projects. Now in the simulator here, I have an example of what we are creating today. A simple round rec button, and once we hit it, our video player is loaded and plays a video. So then, already have my project set up. It's a simple view-based application for the iPhone and I've simply named it Play Video File for the purpose of this tutorial. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is have a video file ready to import into your project. Now on the desktop here, I have my video file. It's the simple MP4 format for iPhone, whereas most formats are not compatible and will not play on the iPhone. This is the format which iPhone records, so just to be on the safe side, make sure your video file is MP4. And what you simply do is just drag it into your project. Make sure you click copy items to the destinations group folder and then hit finish. So once you've done that, the second thing we're going to need to do is import our framework. So if you go to build phases and link binary with libraries, click the little plus symbol, and we need to find the media player framework. So just simply type in media and it should appear here. There we go. So add that into your project. And then now we've done that, we can go straight to the coding. So the first thing you want to do is go into our viewcontroller.h. And I'll zoom in for you now. And just after under the import, we need to import our framework. So to do that, we do hashtag import. And we need the more and less than symbols. So in between them two, we type in media player / and again media player .h. And then once you've done that, just after the curly bracket here, we need to type in IB action for our round rec button. So to do that, we do dash bracket capital IB action. And I'll simply name it play video. Really easy to understand, and finish out with a semicolon. We can save that and zoom out now and go to our viewcontroller.n, and just after the implementation, enter a few times so we got quite a bit of space and the code's easy to see when I do it now. Okay, and so what we need to do is type in dash bracket IB action, and we named the action button play video, so just simply type in that. Do space, curly bracket, and hit enter. So a couple of enters, we've got a little bit of room. And we start with the first line of coding, which is ns URL space asterisk, and we'll name it URL, just to go with the ns URL, space equals space bracket, capital again, ns URL space file URL with path, and in the ns string here in the highlighted section we do bracket bracket ns bundle main bundle, and then close that a little bit up there with a bracket space path for resource, and in the first ns string here will be the name of our video. So to that we do @ quotation mark, and in my case my video is called video 1, so we type in video 1, and in the second highlighted ns string here repeat it again, do @ quotation mark, and this is now the format of the video, which make sure it's MP4 so you know it will be compatible with the iPhone when you play it. So let me type in MP4. And just make sure there's no capital on the MP4. No, that's okay then. So then once that's done, after the quotation mark here, we do 2 brackets to close up all the closing. And we do semicolon and hit enter. Now we need to type in MP movie player view controller. So capital MP movie player view controller. Make sure there's view there. And after that we do space asterisk, and I'll name it player controller space equals space bracket bracket, and again MP movie player controller movie player controller. Make sure it's view controller, sorry. I always get confused with that one. View controller, make sure there's a capital on the view. Then after that we do space, a lock, and close that little bit up with a bracket. Space, init with content URL. And then we type in the name of our NS URL up here, which we named it URL, really simple. And then we close all of that up there with a bracket and a semicolon. Now hit enter. Again we do a bracket, type in self, present movie player view controller animated. So we do present movie player view controller animated. In the highlighter section we type in the name of our movie player view controller, which was player controller, and that be a bracket in a semicolon. And hit enter twice, and again type in player controller dot movie player dot movie source type space equals space mp movie source type file. So mp movie source type file, then end that with a semicolon, and again we can hit enter twice, go bracket player controller again dot movie player space play, and close it over a bracket and a semicolon, and again enter a few times, do bracket player controller space release, and that with a bracket semicolon, and then the final line player controller space equals space nil, and that with a semicolon. And if you want to pause the video there and catch up on any of the coding, might seem a little bit confusing, but it's very simple. But now I'll zoom out. If we go to our view controller.xib, where we can add in our round rec button. So let's bring up all the actions up here. Drag in a nice round rec button. And I'll name it play video. There we go. And then click on the file zoner. And then link up the action to our round rec button. Do something simple like touch down, very easy, or you can do touch up inside to give the user time if they want to cancel it by dragging their finger. It's entirely up to you how you want to do the action for the button. We can save that. Now if we go straight to build and run. As you can see there are no errors or no problems there. The code is pretty straightforward, as in all my tutorials. So once the application is loaded, we have our button here. We can hit play. Let's pause it there. A nice little interface for our video there. We've got the play features at the bottom. We have the timescale of how long the video is, and our done button, so we can carry on playing it.
Hey guys, this is Aaron from Geeky Lemon Development.
And there we go, a bit of classic Geeky Lemon there for you. And now what we can do, we can get the button up here, which will make it bigger or smaller. Now if we go into hardware and rotate right, the movie player rotates as well, and you got it full screen, so play it.
And welcome to our weekly tutorial. And this week I'll be...
There we go. So we can hit done once you finish watching the video, and it takes you back to the application, or if you go back into it and go right to the very end, drag the timescale right to the end and play, you'll notice when the video stops playing, it'll take you back automatically to the application.
So I already have my project set up.
And there we go. So that's simply how you play videos in your apps or projects. So I hope this tutorial helps a lot of you out there. And if you haven't, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you all next week in our next tutorial. Make sure you favourite and like the video so you have it for future reference. Also check out the full source code for this tutorial and all our others on our website at geekylemon.com. Send us a message or leave us a comment if you want to suggest any tutorials yourself, or if you just want to leave us some feedback. And follow and like us on Facebook and Twitter. All the links will be in the description below, as well as a full list of all our apps which are currently on the App Store. Make sure you go check them out, and most importantly, if you haven't,
make sure you subscribe.